All right, go ahead, please.
Talk about that third quarter run where you come out there and score more points in the third quarter than you did in the first half.
Yeah, it was a pretty impressive quarter of basketball, and it all started at the defensive end. It's hard to get out and run in transition if you're not getting stops. And I think at one point in time, I think we came up with 4 or 5 straight stops, and then you're able to attack Syracuse in transition. But we didn't do a very good job in the first half of taking care of the basketball. So there were a lot of dead balls where they're able to set up their press and then their defense. But I thought in the third quarter, we did a much better job of rebounding the basketball, contesting shots, and then we were able to get out and run.
What was the difference for Asia? She had 2 points in the first half, finished big in the second half.
Well, I didn't think she looked to score in the first half. It's kind of hard to score if you don't shoot. She looked scared, and I have no understanding why. And I told her that at halftime. I was like, Asia, you're catching the ball at the free throw line wide open. You aren't even looking to score. And that's she's a scorer, and that's what she has to do for us. And I thought in the second half she finally started to attack, and I thought her teammates did a really nice job of finding her several times on wide open shots, and she knocked them down. Give credit to her.
Wow, more triple-double tonight. That just kind of speaks volumes about the overall all-around player she is.
No, I thought Mariah can continue to fight. Right now she's still in a little bit of a shooting slump from that three-point line, but she's always got the green light to shoot it. Just got to get her in the gym to keep getting up shots. It's not something you can go to bed at night and pray about and think it's going to fix. You have to get in the gym and keep getting up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shots to get your rhythm back. But 10 assists. 11 boards, and I thought starting the third quarter she went in and rebounded for us, which got us going in transition. I think she got the rebound and then came down the floor and made a great pass to Maisha for a layup that cut the lead to 1. So I was really happy with how we played the second half. Now, the last 3 minutes of the third quarter to the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter weren't very good. We had breakdowns. When you're playing a team like Syracuse, you can't have mental breakdowns. We gave Peterson back-to-back looks at the three-point line because we're worried about a ball screen that might be coming, and then she just stops and shoots it. We're switching the ball screen, so it shouldn't matter. Don't worry about it. If you hit it, your teammate's going to pick her up. But, really pleased to get this win. Q does a great job with that ball club. Peterson and Sykes are 2 of the best guards in the country. I mean, there's no question about it. So, I told both of them that, I'm really impressed with not only as players, but as people. Every interaction I've had with those 2 young women has been nothing but, polite, just good people. And it speaks volumes for what Q's doing with his program.
Pretty good combination there at the end of the second quarter, just closing the score down a little bit with Zambrata and Puring, and how important was that?
Well, it was really important. I mean, that was our goal was to try to get it under 10 going into half, and I thought those kids did a really nice job of competing and fighting out there. We did not start the game well at all. I could sense it in the locker room. We just did not look engaged, did not look excited, which I can't understand why. I mean, you only get so many games to play in your entire career, and before you know it's finished. So you should love to get the opportunity to come out here and play, and especially play in front of close to 9,000 people. So, don't take it for granted is what I keep trying to tell them, because before you know it, it's finished. I tell them all the time, you recruit high school players, and they can't wait to get to college. And I'm like, enjoy high school, people. It's not a bad gig. And then when they get to college, they can't wait to graduate. Then I'm like, the real world's about to kick you square in the butt.
There were a couple of people who were in the game at that time who didn't get in the second half.
Well, I thought, I thought the way we started the third quarter and we kept going, there wasn't really a need to try and break things up. And then Maisha got a little tired, so I put Sam out there. I thought Sam did a fantastic job. The one thing, I'm not just going to sub to sub. If we've got a rhythm going, I'm going to try to keep with it and keep going. And then, this was a game I had anticipated Sierra Johnson to play more, actually, at the 5 spot. But when they got their 2 post players in foul trouble, all of a sudden they kind of went 5 guards, went small, and then that caused us a matchup problem. So Courtney, being a 5th-year senior, has the ability to go out there and switch on ball screens and defend on the 3-point line. And Sierra's just not quite there yet, which it's tough for freshmen if you're a 5 to be out there trying to guard on the 3-point line. So, we just went with what was working.
Sam, what was the most surprising aspect about her scoring? Was it just the way she took it to the hole, or that she was going after balls?
Well, she played. Yeah, Sam played hard. Sam has actually had 2 really good days of practice. And it's hard to get players to understand, if you practice well, it normally means you're going to play well. So come to practice and value what you're doing. And I was really happy for her. Sam can play for us. Sam can help us. But you have to show the consistency. Jazz, we're going to need her. Jazz picked up 3 fouls in 7 minutes. She's got to be able to defend without fouling. So we're going to need our bench to give us more. Kylie was out tonight with a sprained ankle. She twisted her ankle at practice 2 days ago. That's a day-by-day thing. But, we're not going to be able to play our starting 5 30-plus minutes every night. It's just not going to work. But when you get down like we did, and then all of a sudden you go on that run like we were, I don't like to break things up if things are going well. I sure appreciate it, everybody.